Kia ora e te whānau ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Week 5 is done and dusted. We've got a big newsletter coming up, so please make sure that you check that out and read it carefully.
Dear parents, caregivers and whānau, e te whānau o te kura o tāua tēnā koutou katoa. The term is flying by and I can't believe it has been nearly 2 weeks since our big day out. A huge thank you to everyone for making it such a successful day. A big thank you to parents and whānau who supported our Ripper Rugby tournaments last week. Your help was much appreciated. Rainbow Team had their final Big Air gym session this week. We love being able to provide these kinds of opportunities for our tamariki. Attendance at school. Regular attendance at school continues to be one of our key aims for 2024. When tamariki are at school, we have every opportunity to teach them and grow them as young people. Twice a term, we will be reviewing the attendance of our students. As we notice patterns of absence, non-attendance, or lateness, we will be making contact to work with you to find solutions to ensure your tamariki are regularly at school and on time. To get an understanding of what lack of attendance over a year looks like in reality, see the information below. 5 days absent equals 1 school week. 10 days absent equals 2 school weeks. 20 days absent, or 1 day a fortnight, equals 4 school weeks. 40 days absent, 1 day a week, equals 8 school weeks, or nearly 1 term. 60 days absent equals 12 school weeks, or just over 1 term. And 80 days absence, 2 days per week, equals 16 school weeks, or a term and a half. As you can see, it doesn't take much for absences to have an effect on the amount of time students have at school. When this is added up over the course of a child's time at school, it can lead to a year or more of missed learning. So please don't be offended if your child's teacher, or the principal in more serious cases, reaches out to discuss this with you. We want to help and we want our tamariki to be successful at school. Road safety. As mentioned in last week's video bulletin, it has been noticed that some students have been running across the road to be picked up without using the crossing, or are being picked up while vehicles are double parked or waiting on the yellow lines. This is putting our tamariki at risk. Please make sure that you are parked in the correct places on Oxford Street. We will be engaging the support of the police to help reinforce the safety messages. Wellington District Police recently posted something about safety in and around schools, including a list of potential fines. Again, we ask that you consider the safety of all our tamariki over the convenience of picking up your own. Phones at school. The national government has introduced its policy of phones away for the day. This is something that we currently do at Tawa School, where phones are handed into the office at the beginning of the day and picked up at 3 p.m. This also includes smartwatches that have internet connectivity and messaging capability. Devices that are found in use outside of these times will be collected and can be picked up from the school office by a parent or caregiver. If you want your child to bring a device to school, please make sure you've filled out a phone smartwatch permission form available from the office. Afternoon routines. At the end of the day, we have seen a migration of parents, caregivers and whānau down to the second netball court. This is causing some congestion at the end of the day as students try to access their scooters and bikes and make their way through the throng of people. Please make sure you are only waiting on the top court or the car park in the afternoon. This ensures that classes can assemble more easily on the lower court, ready to hand off to whānau. Your assistance with this would be appreciated, especially as our school roll grows. School Alert Program. Our kura has opted into a new well-being focused initiative led by the Ministry of Education and Police across the Tawa Porirua area. The purpose of the program is to notify schools in a timely manner when one of its students has been affected by a family harm episode. The Ministry of Education will manage and monitor alerts from police and send a notification to the enrolling school ukura with no other detail other than the student's name. As a result of these notifications, the school ukura is then aware that a child has experienced an event within the last 24 hours and is then better able to assist these students through more appropriate and sensitive behaviour management and the provision of additional supports when required. This program fits with our child protection policy requirements and supports a small number of selected staff to support tamariki who may require a little extra care. The school has created a process to ensure information is kept private and safely stored. Please speak to the principal if you have any questions about the process. Tawa School Parent Fundraising Team. Last week, the Tawa School PF met to look at the upcoming year and what they have planned for fundraising efforts. Fundraising for 2024 will be for a greenhouse, fencing the gardens, court markings and designs, development of the forest area and murals for our school. Key fundraising events are Sausage Sizzles, Friday the 22nd of March and Friday the 13th of December, Winter Disco, Friday the 21st of June, Summer Disco, Friday the 29th of November, Spring into Tawa, Saturday 19th of October. If you are keen to help out with an event and or be part of the team, you can email pft@tawa.school.nz. We would love to have you on board. Move in March. Move in March is a free month-long event run by Greater Wellington in partnership with local councils. It is designed to encourage our tamariki to get to school without needing to use a car. Though this may be problematic if you live far from school, it can be an opportunity to drop your child off at a safe, convenient place so they can walk, ride, scooter or skate to school. As we have our bike track, it is also an excellent opportunity to get active during break times. Every child will receive a Move in March passport. Each time they come to or from school in an active way, whānau can sign their passport. Once students have their passport signed 10 times, either every school day for 2 weeks or spread out over the month of March, they can go into the draw to win lots of great prizes. Teachers will also be giving out other small prizes to some students. Be wonderful if every student at Tawa School could participate. And here's a great quote from AA Milne to finish off our newsletter. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
One more thing around Moving March is that we've noticed that we're starting to have a number of tamariki arriving at school without a helmet while they've been riding their bike or scootering. This is actually against the road rules, and they need to ensure that they have it because fines can be meted out. We don't want that to happen. And the most important thing is that we actually want our tamariki safe. So please ensure that your child is coming to school wearing a helmet when they're riding or scootering, and also for those who have got scooters and bikes, ensuring that the handlebars are covered and that the ends aren't bare metal. We've had some accidents which have been quite nasty, so ensure that full handles all nicely covered, and then we can keep everybody safe. That's it for this week. Have a great weekend. We'll catch up with you on Monday for the start of week 6, and then we're going to be about halfway through the term. Have a good one. Ka kite anō.